Hello everybody and welcome to League of Legends video. I am Rico4 and as you can probably tell in this video it's going to be about this guy, Master Yi. Anyway, so the rest of my team I'll quickly say I'm going to be mid, playing AP mid, Master Yi, as you can tell from the Doran's Ring and Alpha Strike start. And I'll be up against Kennen, and that's going to be real annoying, so I'm just going to move over here. I'm going to be up against mid Kennen with the Doran's shield for some reason. And let's see, bot, it's going to be Lux and Misfortune versus someone, Talon and Teemo top, and the rest of the enemy team is Xin Zhao, Sion, Malphite, and Olaf. Yummy yummy Olaf. Anyway, so this is going to be a bit of a quick match. I've got quite a few other matches I want to film as well, so I'm going to try and film those ones, maybe bring out 2 LOL videos this following week. And anyway, so basically I'm going to be mid against Kennen, and the main thing what you want to do with AP Yi is max your Q, and then after that your W. And what his Q is his Alpha Strike, which is his basically his main ability on AP Yi. What it does is it basically he leaps across the field sort of and strikes up to 4 enemies, dealing magic damage to each enemy with a 20% chance to deal bonus magic damage to minions, and that percentage chance actually does go up the more you level it up. Anyway, so I'm just gonna get randomly ignited for some reason, and I'm just gonna shrug it off and be like, yeah, I don't care, I'm Master Yi. Anyway, so basically that's his main ability that I like to max first when playing AP Yi. And really, in my opinion, AP Yi is the only way to go. Like, see, basically what you want to do is, if you can get up to 3 minions plus the enemy champion, what you can do is you can just Q the minions, and most likely it will hit the champion unless he's out of range. But Alpha Strike has quite a long range. For instance, I hit the minion, but it also hit him. So randomly, my LOL just randomly closed. But nothing really happened. I got my E for some reason at level 3, I think. That was just because it's easier to last hit with Master Yi if you have your E, because it does give him, at level 1, plus 15 AD, and that gives you quite a bit. Anyway, so I'm going to get stuffed by Kennen, and I'm just going to be able to heal back up. And that's going to be all G. And a slow motion. Boom. Anyway, so yeah, basically what I like to do is just spam my Q, and what it will do is it will be able to wither down the enemy opponent quite a fair bit. Like, you can see this Kennen's really low. He should just recall right now, but I don't think I let him. I'm not too sure. I have no idea. Oh, okay, so it looks like I do let him. But I'm just going to, since I know that he's not there, I'm just going to push this to his tower, and he'll be forced to lose all this XP. But I'm going to recall as well, and let's see what I buy. I'm probably going to buy, let's see what I buy. I buy boots, so I can keep up with Kennen, even though Master Yi is already quite fast. And why is that happening? Health pots, mana potions, and sight wards. Master Yi doesn't really need mana potion, health potions, more mana than health. That's because of his W. His W is Meditate. Master Yi channels, restoring health over 5 seconds, while channeling Master Yi gains armor, extra armor, and magic resist. It's 100 at level 1, and at level 5 I think it's 250 or 300 and something like that. It's a lot, basically. Anyway, so I say anyway a lot now. Jesus. He has quite good AP ratios. Like, for instance, his Alpha Strike is on a 1.0 ability power ratio. That is why I like to actually build him straight AP. You'll see a lot of AP Yis just like to build things like what do you call it? Deathfire Grasp and that. I mean, those are good items, but I tend to not really go for them. I normally just go for things like just straight AP, like Rabadons, things like that. And it looks like I'm going to have to pop a health potion soon. And as you can see, that random generator that allows me to hit him is making it so he's withered down quite a bit now. And since I'm quite low, but I'm just going to be able to meditate, and he's not going to really be able to do anything about it because he already used his ignite, and I'm just going to be able to heal back up, queue the minions, and go back to farming. So that's the good thing about Yi. No matter how low you can get, if you have any mana sustain, then you're just able to sustain yourself like forever. Especially if you're AP Yi, because you'll be able to get quite a bit of that heal up. So it's quite fun to actually play him. Anyway, so as you can see, I'm going after him, and I'm putting my ignite, and I just need a flash, hit him again, and he's gonna die, and I'm gonna get first blood. So because I was able to use my Alpha Strike to get him low earlier, I was able to finish him off by using one more Q than my E, and that's a good thing about Yi. Even if you're AP, that Wuju style does help you get be able to finish them off with that attack damage. Anyway, so I'm going to be able to push this to his tower. He's going to lose quite a bit of XP, so as you can see, I'm level 6, almost level 7, and he's only level 5, so already I'm pushing quite a bit ahead of him. And I should be able to dominate this lane. Yep, there we go, level 7, and I'm going to recall, and we'll see what I buy. So I'll just quickly look at the other lanes. It looks like nothing really is happening in the other lanes. Except Teemo recalled, and hello? Ah, bloody phone. Anyway, so it looks like top is getting pushed by quite a bit, and bot's pushing a bit, but looks like they're going to just stop a bit and let them push back. Neither team has a jungler, as this was a normal game, and I wasn't too fussed by it. Oh wow. Anyway, so looks like I did buy Sorcerer Shoes, and this was because it would just give me that extra magic pen and let me deal much more damage to this Cannon player who has only Adorned Shield and Boots. So unfortunately I wasn't able to get him then, and I'm taking quite a bit of damage, and as you can see I'm already down about 300 HP and I haven't actually hit him yet. But because I'm Master Yi, I can just heal back up, and Cannon's going to ult me for some reason, and I'm just going to be able to use my ultimate and get out, and I'll use my W. So that's his Q and W. I've already talked about his ultimate and his Widget style. His ultimate is Highlander. It basically just increases his movement speed by a percentage and attack speed, and he becomes immune to all slowing effects. And if he kills a champion, then all the cooldowns are all his cooldowns are refreshed. And if it's an assist, then all his cooldowns are half refreshed. And looks like there was a kill bot, Sion died, and who got the kill? Misfortune. So looks like our team's going quite well already. So 2-0, and we did get first blood. So right now it looks like that we're pushing ahead by quite a bit. Oh, not quite a bit, just by a bit. And that's really annoying to see them live on 1 HP. 1 HP! Like, oh wait, I am musty. Okay. Anyway. So, looks like Lux getting another kill bot. Oh, back up. On Shinzao, and unfortunately Misfortune died to the turret for some reason. But they were able to get the turret, so they didn't get the kill. Or XP, and we were able to get a tower and another kill, so that was pretty good for us, I'd say. Anyway, so I am saying anyway a lot, but it looks like I'm going to go after this cannon, 1 Alpha Strike, going to be able to finish him off. I probably could Alpha Strike to the minions to save myself because it would get me out of the turret aggro, but it doesn't really, because I had that refresh, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going to just be able to walk out of the turret range and get out of there safely. Anyway, so I'm going to be able to push this turret now, get all those minions, those lovely, lovely minions. And this cannon's only level 7, I'm level 9, and I've already got his turret now. And I'm also 2-0, so I'd say that I've already dominated this cannon. And I'm just going to be able to recall and buy some goodies. Anyway, so Master Yi, basically what you want to do is wait in the back until all the enemy has used their CC, unless it's like light CC, for instance, Lux dying bot. So unfortunately, our team's first death, other than Misfortune's turret death. But this team, for instance, not this team actually, they have quite hard CC because they've got like Malphite, Scion, Stun, Kennen, Xin Zhao. But for instance, if it was just like a team of slows, then Master Yi would just be able to run in there with his ultimate and just Alpha Strike. And what he'll be able to do is he'll be able to use his Alpha Strike, and when he's in Alpha Strike, he's untargetable. So he'll be able to like basically just draw out the enemy's fire, and you can just get once you're out of Alpha Strike, what you're able to do is, since you have that extra attack speed and that extra attack damage from Wuju style, you're just able to run around attacking people even without your Alpha Strike and Scion unfortunately getting Misfortune bot. But if they are targeting you, for instance, you can just put on your meditate and you'll be able to heal back up quite easily. And since it's level 3, as you can see, over 5 seconds I'll gain 200 armor and magic resist, and it's plus 817 health. So that's quite a bit already. That's like almost 3/4 or so of my health. So I'm able to heal quite a bit. So I've got a blasting one right now. I couldn't buy my thingo, but it doesn't really matter because unfortunately they took our turret. But I'm gonna go after this cannon, and look at that damage. Look at that damage. He had to flash away. I would have been able to catch him if he hadn't flashed, but it doesn't really matter because I'm just going to be able to push this lane and hopefully help out the other lanes, or just push this lane even more. So just going to be able to Alpha Strike, and look at that damage. So I'm going to go flash out of that, and he's going to almost get me. And look at this. Oh, Xin Zhao almost getting me, but he's going to walk the wrong way, and I'm just going to be able to heal up and continue with my merry life. So that was a nice fight from Kennen that he pulled out. Anyway, so I'm going to Alpha Strike towards this Xin Zhao. I'm going to go after him, put my Ignite on him, and get him really, really low, and my Ignite's going to be able to almost refresh my cooldowns, but I'm going to be able to get this Kennen as well, and that's going to go for a double kill, and here come Malphite and Olaf. I'm going to duke around, and Malphite's going to be very confused. Talon's going to go after Olaf, putting the Ignite, putting the bleed on him. I'm just going to meditate, and then I'm going to Alpha Strike to Malphite right now, and it looks like they're chasing after Olaf. Olaf's going to get slowed. Olaf almost dying. I'm going to go after Malphite. Teemo's going to be able to finish off Olaf. I'm going to go after Malphite. Almost get him, and there's the kill. I'm going to be able to get him as well. So that was a 4 for 0. We were able to get Olaf, Malphite, Kennen, and Xin Zhao. And I am now 5-0 with first blood. So right now this game is almost over, and Misfortune's gonna get a kill bot actually. And I just want to actually point out something. As you can see from the chat, I'm like, yeah, I'm APE, I always win. From this game, this was like my 4th game in a row with APE that I had actually won, and that's something you don't want to do with APE, as in not the chat, but basically with APE you can get really, really, really cocky and just think you're invincible. You think your Alpha Strike will be able to kill them all, which is sort of true, but you also think that your Meditate will be able to heal you up and get you out of any situation. What you don't actually account for is if they have any CC to stop that, any Ignite to stop that, or if they can just overwhelm you with just damage, which is almost nearly impossible. But it's just something that's common I've seen amongst APEs. They just think that they can't die, and it's very annoying. So one thing you'll see me doing is taking blue buffs. First my one, then it ran out, so I'm taking theirs. Nothing really wrong with this. It just allows me to use my Alpha Strike a lot more and my heal a lot more. And I'm going to be able to take this, use my Meditate, get me back up to full health, and then I'm going to go pardon me, after the Xin Zhao. Look at that, 1 Q, dealing a quarter of his health. And for some reason I'm walking the wrong way. But I wanted to go after this Olaf, and he almost hits the shroom, but he's not going to. Oh, there we go, hits the shroom, and that's going to be allowing me to catch up. And I'm going to go after him. I think, yep, there's my my ultimate. Unfortunately, I'm going to get exhausted for some reason, even though I deal AP damage. I'm going to get Malphite quite low, but unfortunately, we're not going to be able to finish him off. But we were able to get Olaf, so it doesn't really matter. That was a 1-for-0 trade. Not even a trade. And we're going to hopefully be able to push down this turret. And I wanted Zion to use his stun on me, but it looks like he wasn't going to. This is AD Zion, and it looks like he's also going to pop his ultimate, and I'm going to get quite low now, but I'm just going to be able to use my meditate and be able to go on with my merry life. And there's the Zion stun coming out right there. Anyway, so just gonna try and push down this turret. I was hoping to go after someone such as Malphite or Sion or whatever, so I'm gonna get quite low now. I'm gonna use my Alpha Strike. Unfortunately, I am gonna die here. That's gonna be my first death, but we weren't able to get any of them, actually. Wow, I did not expect that. That is really sad. Anyway, so that's what I was talking about, how don't get too cocky. I was 5-0-1, and I thought, yeah, I can just go in and kill them all. That's sort of something you can do actually easily with Master Yi. What you can do is you can Alpha Strike with your ultimate on, and if you get a kill, then your Alpha Strike will be back up. You can Alpha Strike again, and if you kill another person, you can Alpha Strike again, and that basically allows you to deal quite a fair bit of damage, and basically you can just pentakill the entire enemy team like that. So I went back, as I said, bought my Rabadons. Gonna give me quite a bit of AP, so 265. As you can see, my Alpha Strike has a 1.0 ability power ratio, but my Meditate has like a 4.0 or 2.5, no, 3.5 ability power ratio, and it looks like Lux getting Xin Zhao. Oh, bugger, sped that up. But unfortunately the plus 1480 health is over 5 seconds, but still that's quite a bit. So next time I meditate, I will go to my champion info to see how much HP regen per 5 seconds it is. So right now it's 15, but when I next use my W, I'll be able to change that. So basically itemizing, what I like to do is go Sorcerer Shoes early on for that extra magic pen, but then just rush Rabadon's Death Cap, and then after that go for items like Void Staff and Rhyalize. Rhyalize gives you a bit more extra tankiness, and it also allows you to get slow them, and so you've got basically a gap closer and a slow in one. And other items, what am I talking about? Lichbane is a good item because of your Wuju style and your Alpha Strike as well. And it looks like Teemo being able to kill Thingo, Olaf, and get the turret. So all in all, my team's going quite well, and I'm gonna go mid for a gank, and let's see if I can get anybody. No, I can't. Going after Sion for some reason, and I'm gonna get stunned, but I'm gonna Alpha Strike, gonna go after this Sion. I'm not gonna pop my ultimate just yet because I want to be able to get a kill while I have my ultimate. I'm gonna have to flash out, unfortunately. There's my exhaust going onto me. I did use my ultimate. I'm gonna go after Sion, and I'm gonna be able to get him. Unfortunately, I didn't use my meditate, and I unfortunately did die. If I had used my meditate, I might have been able to survive, but I didn't know when to use it, and it's a bit hard to use it in those circumstances. So when I died, went back, whatever you want, bought a blasting wand, and I think that was to build into a void staff. I'm not too sure. I have no idea because these games were from quite a while ago. I've just been neglecting to actually film them. Oh yeah, Talon and Master Yi, side by side. Let's go, buddy! Oh, split around the turret. While the turret looks like an eagle. Who's faster? Apparently, he is. Nope, I am. Haha. Anyway, bit of drama for you guys. Back up. I keep forgetting pushing the wrong button. So, not much to say, except farm. That's basically what you can do with Master Yi. When you get lots of ability power, you can just Q and it just one-hits all the minions. Unfortunately, it only can hit up to 4 minions, but you can just Alpha Strike and then just either attack the rest, or just Alpha Strike again if you have like blue buff, which I'm gonna go get, because it just came up. And as you can see, my Alpha Strike does quite a bit of damage. And Timu's gonna pop down some shrooms. Shroomy. So, not much to talk about. Let's see. There's... Oh, wow. I used my meditator at the wrong moment. I thought I had killed it. And Olaf was able to come and kill it with an axe. And I was very pissed at that, but that was stupid on my behalf, and I wanted my blue buff back. But look at this cannon. I'm gonna be able to use my ultimate and fail. I probably could have gone after Xin Zhao, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be able to get in while Alpha striking to Malphite. Gonna be able to kill Xin Zhao. Gonna go after Malphite. Gonna be able to kill him. Then go after Olaf, and that is what I mean when you can just Alpha strike while using your ultimate. And I do have blue buff now, and they're gonna surrender. That's gonna be GG. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was really nice. And thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.